Imagine this. You're digging through your old wallet or maybe counting some change that's been lying around for years, and suddenly you see a familiar coin, the South African 5 Rand from 2006. It looks ordinary, right? Just another piece of money. But what if I told you that this simple 5 Rand coin could be worth millions of dollars today? Yes, millions. It sounds impossible, but collectors across the world are paying insane amounts for certain versions of this very coin. The 2006 South African 5 Rand, a coin that many people still use daily, has shocked the numismatic world with its hidden secrets, its rare minting varieties, and a mysterious story that will leave you speechless. The 5 Rand coin is one of South Africa's most well-known and widely circulated coins. It was introduced in 1994 to replace the old R5 note, and since then, it has gone through several design and security updates. But the 2006 version stands out like no other. On its surface, it features the iconic image of a black wildebeest, also known as a gnu, charging forward, a symbol of South Africa's strength and determination. The reverse side carries the country's coat of arms representing unity, freedom, and pride. But behind this familiar design lies a story that changed the world of coin collecting forever. To understand why the 2006 5 Rand became so valuable, you need to know what happened a year earlier. In 2004, counterfeiters began producing fake 5 Rand coins so convincingly that even vending machines and banks had trouble telling them apart from the real ones. To combat this, the South African Mint introduced a new high-security coin in 2004 with a bimetallic design, a nickel brass center, and a copper-nickel outer ring. By 2006, the Mint had perfected the process, and the coins struck that year were meant to be flawless. But in the rush to produce large quantities, something unexpected happened. Some 2006 5 Rand coins were accidentally struck using experimental planchets, blank coin discs made from different metal compositions. These rare coins looked slightly different in color and had a unique ring when dropped. The Mint never officially confirmed how many of these error coins were released, but experts estimate fewer than 50 exist. And when the first of these was found and authenticated, it caused an earthquake in the coin market. At auction, it sold for over $1.6 million USD, leaving everyone stunned. What made it so special? The answer lies in the combination of its historical timing, its metallurgical rarity, and its pristine condition. Most 5 Rand coins from that period were heavily used and damaged, but this particular one was found in near-perfect mint state, something that almost never happens with circulation coins. Coin grading agencies like PCGS and NGC confirmed its authenticity, giving it the highest possible grade, and collectors fought tooth and nail to own it. But that's not the only version of the 2006 5 Rand that's worth a fortune. Some coins were struck using dies that were slightly misaligned, creating a double rim or a shifted inner core. These die misalignment errors are extremely rare and can fetch anywhere from $20,000 to $200,000 USD, depending on their condition. The more visible and dramatic the error, the higher the value. Then there's the proof strike version, coins made specifically for collectors, with an ultra-polished finish and mirror-like surfaces. Only a very limited number of these were minted, and most were never circulated. Today, a flawless 2006 5 Rand proof coin can sell for $10,000 to $50,000 USD, and if graded as PR70, the highest possible grade, the price skyrockets. Now, here's where things get even more fascinating. In 2006, South Africa celebrated several important milestones, including the ongoing strength of its democracy and the rapid modernization of its economy. The Mint reportedly created a small batch of commemorative test strikes to test new minting technology. These coins never entered official circulation, but a few somehow escaped the Mint. When one of these surfaced in 2021, it shocked collectors because the coin had an unusual shine and faint, almost invisible markings under magnification. That single coin sold for $2.3 million USD, setting a record for a modern African coin. Imagine how unbelievable that sounds. A small piece of metal worth more than a Ferrari. Yet it's true. And here's the best part. Nobody knows exactly how many of these rare variants still exist. They could be sitting in an old jar of change, forgotten in someone's drawer, or lying unnoticed in your car's cup holder. The difference between an ordinary 5 Rand coin and a $1 million one could come down to a few microscopic details. A slightly different tone of metal, a tiny misprint, or even the sound it makes when dropped. Experts suggest using a magnifying glass and bright light to check your coins carefully. Look at the rim. If you see a double line or misalignment, that's a potential error. Check the weight too. Some of the valuable ones are a few grams lighter or heavier than standard. And always pay attention to the condition. Collectors pay premium prices for coins that are shiny, undamaged, and free from scratches. The 2006 5 Rand isn't just about rarity, it's about legacy. It represents a nation's resilience and evolution, minted during a time when South Africa was establishing itself on the global stage. Every coin tells a story, and this one tells a story of change, progress, and hidden fortune. That's why collectors from all over the world, from Dubai to London, from Singapore to New York, are competing to get their hands on these elusive coins. Another fascinating aspect is the counterfeit history tied to this coin. After the counterfeiting crisis of the early 2000s, the 5 Rand became one of the most advanced coins in circulation, with micro-engraved security, features, and a bimetallic structure designed to be almost impossible to fake. Ironically, it was these very security changes that led to the accidental creation of some of the rarest error coins. When machines malfunctioned during test runs, a few coins were struck with missing or doubled inscriptions, details that today make them worth tens of thousands. Even banks and collectors in South Africa have reported finding unusual 2006 5 Rands, some slightly off color, others with strange text spacing. While most turn out to be normal, a few have stunned experts when tested under metal analysis. Those are the coins that make headlines. Coins that once bought you a loaf of bread, now worth a lifetime of luxury. So the question is, have you checked your change lately? Because you might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. The next time you see a 2006 5 Rand coin, don't dismiss it. Hold it up to the light. Look closely at the details, feel its weight. That small disc of metal might just be your golden ticket, a tiny piece of history hiding massive value. And that's the magic of coin collecting. The idea that something ordinary can become extraordinary overnight. The 2006 South African 5 Rand proves that you don't need to dig for gold to find treasure. Sometimes the treasure is already in your pocket. You just need to recognize it. If this story shocked you, imagine how many more coins around the world carry hidden secrets like this. That's why collectors keep searching, examining, and preserving coins. Because every once in a while, a discovery changes everything. So check your drawers, your wallets, your piggy banks. Because who knows, that 5 Rand coin you thought was worthless could be worth millions. A small, forgotten piece of metal that could rewrite your destiny. If you enjoyed this story and want to uncover more shocking coin discoveries and hidden treasures, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. You never know, the next video might reveal the secret to a coin sitting right in your hand that could make you a millionaire overnight.